Back now to our guest, sports analyst Ade Oladipo, the director of BoxTalk. Ade, let's turn to a sport, boxing, which of course you love, but which is currently mourning following the tragic death of Australian fighter Braydon Smith, just 23 years old, collapsed and died after fighting on Saturday night. He was undefeated in 12 fights. This is a tragic story, isn't it? No,
it is, and first and foremost, condolences to everyone in his family and friends. It is a tragic sport, and I guess it goes to highlight, as much as I do love boxing, it shows there are dangers in the sport as well. I guess the only plus point you can get from something like this is that it alerts everyone to kind of look at how things are done, and what I mean by that is medical records need to be looked at. Fighters straight after fights are supposed to be looked at as well. I mean, they say he collapsed in the dressing room, that he was talking quite coherently to his friends and family straight after the fight. So you need to look at how that can happen as well. But at the same time, you know, there's been talks about banning boxing in Australia. You need to look at the positive that boxing brings to a lot of the youths as well.
So, as you correctly pointed out, medics in Australia have called for a boxing ban in country following this death. Obviously, you're a boxing fan. What's your response to those people who do call for a ban following tragic incidents like this?
Yeah, I think you almost need to take a step back. I can understand straight away emotions are high and you instantly want to ban a sport, but you've got to look at other sports as well. NFL have serious injuries, rugby have serious injuries as well. They're all head trauma events. Boxing brings so many positives. I and my co-colleague Ryan, we go to so many gyms and see so many youths taking up boxing. These youths would otherwise be on the streets, gangs and violence. So it brings a lot of positives. Yes, it has its negatives, but it's negatives that are being worked on. I mean, I grew up in boxing in the 90s where tragic events like Michael Watson and Joe McClellan happened. Boxing's changed a lot since then. There are thousands of bouts each week, and you rarely hear of an incident. So this is 0.1% of a tragedy. Yes, it's a very bad one, but it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, let's hope that some good can come of this tragedy.
Yeah.